Hey, News Taco people. I've received many questions from friends and strangers or readers asking for me to talk a little bit about the recent Supreme Court decision, the one that involved immigration and businesses and the responsibility that businesses have to verify the immigration status of the people they hire. There seems to be some confusion as to what the justices did and what it means to the immigration debate as a whole. Now, this is one of those things that, depending on who you ask, you're going to get a different answer. So here's the thing about this decision and how it plays in the general national immigration debate. Up until now, businesses have been all but immune to the law when it came to immigration. All of the attention and a huge majority of the enforcement of immigration laws have been focused on the immigrant, casting the undocumented worker as a criminal, dehumanizing the worker and their family, using language that defined the undocumented person as a crime, as if their very personhood was illegal. Businesses, meanwhile, reaped the benefits of cheap labor. They kept quiet mostly, and every once in a while wrote a letter to the editor backing comprehensive immigration reform. The business end of immigration was never really addressed. That's what the Supreme Court decision does. It holds businesses accountable. Now, how it fits into the national immigration debate has to do with the whole states' rights issue. The thing is that it dives into technicalities. State law doesn't supersede federal law. That much is a fact. So when the state of Arizona took it upon itself to enact state-level law that had businesses hiring practices and held that to the fire, it had the Supreme Court written all over it. This law predates the infamous SB 1070. So the law was enacted, challenged, and eventually found itself under the scrutiny of the 9 justices of the Supreme Court, where the preeminence of federal law was thought to be in question, but it's not so plain and dry. The Arizona law doesn't punish businesses that don't comply with the law. It merely revokes their license to operate, a license issued by the state of Arizona. So there's no conflict with the federal law. Also, the language used in crafting the state law mirrors the language of the federal statute, so it doesn't cross any jurisdictional boundaries in that sense. The fear among some pro-immigrant advocates is that this Supreme Court decision foretells what may happen when SB 1070 makes it to the highest court in the land. And that's yet to be seen. This case has to do with licensing laws and the parameters that the federal court establishes regarding those laws. The Arizona law implements state consequences that the federal law allows. SB 1070 is a different animal. It deals directly with enforcement. It infringes on federal jurisdiction. It has nothing to do with licensing. SB 1070 will have its day in Supreme Court, but don't look to this recent decision to try to foretell what the justices may do in regards to 1070. In due time, we'll see how that unfolds. In the meantime, we're going to keep you informed. Gracias.